I'm Ann Pearl, your host, and we're going to start right out with the Stockade Stockade Outside Art Show. Did I get that right?
Villagers Outdoor Art Show.
I got that one.
74th.
Good. Colleen and Steve are with us, and they brought some of their artwork with them. I don't know whose artwork it is, but I think you're going to tell us, Steve and Colleen.
Yeah, we will. The art show this year is Saturday, September 6th from 10 o'clock to 4.
And if it rains?
It will be Sunday the 7th from noon to 4.
Okay.
And the reasons for the images is we have a list of prizes, and the first place prize is $1,000, which
What?
is
$1,000?
which is sponsored by the Gazette and Friends of the Stockade Association, or the Stockade Art Show. And the second prize is $750. Third prize is $500. And then we have some specialty awards, which is the Nicholas Colangelo Award, is the first time shower exhibitor at the art show, and that's $200. Then we have the James Gillian and the George Weinheimer Memorial Award given out by the Oak Room Artists for $100. And the Ernest Cohen Award is the best depiction of the stockade, and that's why.
There. That's it with the Statue of Lawrence there.
We have 3 of them. And then there is the best depiction of the human form, the Steve Hennessy Award, and that's $100. And 6 honorable mentions at $40 a piece. People's Choice Award is the favorite award.
Voted on by
attendees.
attendees.
Yeah, voted on by the populace.
Okay, wait a minute. So who picks these?
So this is
we have 2 judges.
Okay.
And then, we have 3 judges,
Right.
2 for the show itself, and then 1 judge for 8 to 18. And the 2 judges this year will be Tina Linser, who is a local artist, and Bob Gully, who is another
and they're not in the competition.
They are not in the competition. So they will get here about 10:30 or so. Everyone will be set up, and they walk from booth to booth. And it's based on the body of work.
Oh, on the body of work.
The
Okay.
body
So
of
they
work.
can't just put up one painting and say,
So years ago, we used to have the display racks all set up around Lawrence, our small
Right, I
circle.
remember those, yeah.
And the artists themselves, once they had their setup in place, they would bring a piece to the circle to be judged.
Oh.
And so after they were judged, then we would do the awards and stuff. We didn't have this monetary amount in place. It was just congratulations, you're like best of show.
Yeah.
I don't even think we had ribbons. I co-chaired it back for the 35th year, so that was a while ago. But it's been so exciting now because you don't know. So you come, you're an exhibitor, you've got your display all set up and everything.
And fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, the judges walk by, you may have taken painting A to the circle. They absolutely love painting D of yours. And so that will be the one that later gets brought to the circle, displayed for everybody, and that's when we give out the cash prizes along with beautiful, beautiful ribbons that we have done for everybody.
This time.
Well, yeah, I mean, 35 years ago, we were operating on a shoestring budget, and it's just evolved over time, and the artwork has evolved, and expanding it to other communities. Create will be there with a setup for young
Kids
people to
art,
come and do some art that day, so maybe their parents can peruse, and
Nice.
it's turned into a wonderful event.
How many artists are participating? Because this sounds absolutely fantastic.
Well, it's about 68 artists now.
Okay.
At the peak 20 years ago, there were 95 or 100.
120.
So they dropped down. I
has
would
dropped
thought
down.
it would have increased.
Well, I think a lot of people are
world is
aging out.
busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are aging out. Younger people are more online, or some of the fancier festivals, But we keep this alive
But
for
68
74.
is a lot.
Well,
I
it
mean,
is.
it's a lot of art to select. Now, I'm assuming that people can purchase the art there.
Yes, all the art
Yeah.
should be for sale.
Yeah.
Some special
And when
pieces.
we talk about art, you know, we look at art that's behind you. Do you want to talk about those 3 paintings there? Or the art? I shouldn't say paintings, some of them are.
Yeah, no, they're watercolor.
They're all watercolor, yeah.
This is one of the older ochre artists, Batzel. And it's a really nice depiction. I think what I like about it is
There's depth to it.
well, there's depth, but the garden around Lawrence has changed. It's evolved over the years.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little
few-
different.
Yeah, you can almost, I could tell you that that's probably when I first moved to the Stockade.
Did it look like
the
that?
one over my shoulder is probably the gardener at that point in time was Dawson Van Epps, and
Sure.
he kept a beautiful lawn with red geraniums every summer.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, and probably this one too. So,
Yeah.
and sometimes people actually donate paintings, like from an estate or things along that line. So we're fortunate enough to have them in our possession at the either the Historical Society or the Stockade Association.
And you can sell them.
And we could sell them, or we give
Use
them
them.
away as, you know, thank yous to people who have done something special. But as Stephen mentioned, this was an original Oak Room artist, and that's how the whole thing started, with 6 or 7 gentlemen who didn't play golf but wanted out of the house on a Saturday morning, and
This
all
is
got
the-
together right there, you know, with Lawrence right outside the window,
At Arthur's Market.
at
yeah.
Arthur's Market too, and had a great time painting, and then just bought it outside. And once they started bringing it outside, they invited more people to join in, and you know, we do the road closures, and the churches set up
Everything,
food
everybody
sa-
works together.
Everybody
Yeah, they
works
do.
together.
And
And
it, for the benefit of everyone.
well, and I also heard someone explain yesterday on another news station that it's festival weekend. So the Italian Fest is going on, the Greek Fest is going on, and
Cultural
the
Fest
Cultural
up in
Fest up
Central
in
Park.
the park. But you got to remember, we were there first. So
Absolutely.
And, you know,
Well,
come-
not only that, but the downtown area is all walkable. So
Exactly.
And when I've gone, I've been able to park the car and I go to the art, and then I go to the Italian, and I go over to the Greek, and then I decide, do I want dinner at the Greek or do I want dinner at the Italian? Where do I
right,
go?
right, right.
So it makes it a wonderful weekend.
It is a great weekend.
And I appreciate what you do. If anyone is interested, can they still sign up, or should they?
Certainly, yes.
Okay.
Until online, you can sign up until the 22nd of August for the $30 rate.
Okay.
And then after that, it will be in person the day of the
And
show.
a
And
little
that's
bit more money.
$40.
Yeah, $40. But listen, if you're an artist and you want to get your artwork shown, whether it's a sculpture,
Yep.
could be fabric art, could be any kind of art, right?
The fine arts.
Yeah, fine arts. Have them come and check this out. I mean, you might get a prize, $1,000. Wow.
And
Sweet.
most other art shows where there are prizes like that, they're a juried show. So you actually need to enter your work
Yeah.
and be selected to
But no,
actually
they
show.
select it.
And it doesn't, right. So if you've been painting away or doing some sculpture or something along that line, you take a step back and you say, you know, I like my work, somebody else might want it like it too. We're the perfect place to your first platform.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you both for being here, Steve Kowalski
Ann.
and Colleen. I'm so glad that you're
well, thank
both
you so
here
much for
today
having
and
us.
talking about it. It's one of my favorite events to attend every year. So
And
see you
we're
there.
a wonderful neighborhood to peruse
absolutely.
any
And
day
by
of
the way,
year.
it's a free event
Yes,
It's free,
it's a free
yes.
to
event.
attend. So
Right.
bring the kids, walk around, let them appreciate art.
Yep.
Thank you both for being
Well,
here.
thanks for
It's
having
always a
us.
pleasure to have you.
Right back at you.
Every year. So another year coming up.